Here we go again. We can't screw up the first minute 20. That's all I know.
We got to get right into it.
Yeah, we do. Like, we got Pennatrator. What did you learn from episode 1?
Oh, nothing.
You didn't talk to anybody?
Yeah, I talked to some people. We got some good comments on the music. Actually, not good comments. People want us to change it, but we ain't changing that shit because I think that's our money.
Yeah, everyone I talked to loved the music.
So I guess that one person's an idiot.
Well, I don't know if one person... We got to go with the majority no matter what. And
well,
I spoke to people that was their only good positive comment about the show.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck them.
To be honest, I kind of agree with them.
Oh, Jpaddy.
I kind of want to just say like all the time right now, just so we match how many times we said like in the first episode.
Oh, so I need to say like a couple times?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. Sure.
Likes.
Absolutely's.
Awesome.
Well, welcome back to the show.
Oh, we're already losing track of what we were going to talk about. But, okay, so we got to go through some of the notes that I took.
Okay.
So we didn't exactly get all our facts right.
Okay, which ones? I thought we were flawless.
Well, initially, I thought we were flawless as well.
No, I'm just fucking idiot.
Whatever.
I know we got some wrong there.
We almost got the majority wrong. First person I'm going to bring up is Skateboard Bob. Pennatrator can't stop laughing right now. He can't stop laughing. So, to start off, we told stories about Skateboard Bob, but there's no such thing as Skateboard Bob. His name was Skateboard George.
Skateboard George.
And so to give you a little feedback on this, yeah, I go to work, and to be honest, if you're listening to this right now, you're part of an exclusive group because we're not sharing it yet. Like, we're just trying to get that Bruce Wayne.
You mean Spider-Man?
I still like Bruce. Well, all right, off air, we were talking about how the Batman Bruce Wayne comparison doesn't work because Bruce Wayne was famous in Gotham. That's not it.
Yeah, Gotham.
Yeah. So anyway,
for the two people that made it there. So we did talk. Yeah, that was late in the episode. So let's get okay. So Jpaddy wants to be Batman and not Bruce Wayne because Bruce Wayne's famous. But I was like, you want to be Spider-Man because nobody knows Spider-Man. Nobody knows
what's Spider-Man's
Parker
alias.
Parker.
Oh, I don't know that.
Peter Parker.
Oh,
you don't want to be Peter Parker. You just want to be Spider-Man. You can't be Batman because Bruce Wayne is already famous.
Okay, but I kind of want to be Superman because Clark Kent. Ooh, he is.
Oh, you could be Superman. You could be You can be any other hero. But Batman.
Clark Kent was a writer. I don't. What city is Superman from?
I don't know.
Clark Kent and Lois were writers,
New
so
York?
someone knew of them. All right, so yeah, I got to be Spider-Man. Anyway, can we please get back to the point?
I'm sorry. No, you should be Superman because you're a journalist, and you follow the art of journalism. So
Okay,
you're a fan of journalism, so you should be Superman. You want to be
maybe
Superman.
one day. Maybe I'm just trying to get on the RGJ.
How about Reno Man?
Reno Man.
That was horrible.
Wow.
All right.
Goes to 8 beer crawls in one jump. Whatever. Anyway, Skateboard
George.
Bob is not Skateboard Bob. He's Skateboard George.
Okay.
We also said he was homeless.
Yeah. Megatron shot that down. He was not homeless.
Yeah, she shot that down. I looked up an article. Yeah, he wasn't homeless.
He was just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't have Tourette's.
Okay.
I thought he had Tourette's. And
It seemed like he had Tourette's. He got in fights and didn't tell you to
okay. I don't want us to be completely inaccurate in this. Do we know he got in fights? Have you seen him in a fight?
Yeah, when he almost got hit by a car, that's why I noticed him, is because a person got out and was going to beat his ass because he was just like, get out of the way.
Was he defending himself?
He almost got hit by a car.
No. But what I'm saying is, you saw a person get out.
Yeah, they're like, get out of the way, motherfucker. And then
Did he move? Like, did he acknowledge the argument?
a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right, because I wasn't. Now that we've done episode 1 and I've really researched Skateboard George, yeah, we were way off base.
All right.
But
Okay.
as we move on,
Yeah.
so we're not sure if a snowboarder or a skier is an Olympian here. Like, there's a local Reno Olympian, and we couldn't figure out whether
His name?
A, his name, B, his sport. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, David Wise.
David Weiss is a skier from Reno.
Yes.
Skier from Reno, David Weiss.
David Wise.
Who else did we screw up?
Who else? Skateboard George. Oh, well, the other thing we called the Coronos the Corona. See, I told you I was going to mess that up.
You were gonna do
I
that.
knew it. We called the Coronos the Coronas.
Yep.
I think that would be a better name in general for them anyway, if they would want to change it.
Okay. Well, we'll bring that up at the next Gamblers Anonymous meeting.
Oh, is it Gamblers Anonymous, or are we going to AA?
Well, I was going to say gaming board, but
Yeah. I know more about Gamblers Anonymous than the gaming board. So finally, people brought up who we forgot.
oh yeah, there was a couple names dropped. So as soon as we got into it,
You brought up a lawyer.
yeah, Marilyn York.
Yeah.
That is Reno famous, big Reno famous.
But that, to be honest, that's borderline because she was on Tosh.
Yeah, but are people going to remember that? That was like a 30-second clip on Daniel Tosh 5 years ago.
Right.
So no, I'm going to make that she's out.
That-
But she's famous because she's a divorce lawyer in Reno.
Okay. It's not because she's a divorce lawyer in Reno. It's because she made ridiculous commercials.
Yes, she was on TV.
She put herself, well, yes, on local Reno commercials. But then if you look her up on YouTube, she has videos all over the place that she shares.
Oh,
And
I
she
didn't know
totally
that.
embraces the,
We have people that know her,
yeah, we do.
so that's Reno famous. I mean, that's
And
like,
but here's the funny thing. Obviously, she markets herself in a way like, oh, I'm the badass divorce lawyer chick, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, from our inside connections, she doesn't act that way in person.
no, she's a lawyer.
She's fake. I don't know. She's a lawyer, which means she's a liar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly. If you're a good liar, you're a good lawyer. I
Yeah.
think that's how it pretty much works.
Yeah. That's pretty much. Congress has established that.
Other people that have brought up the Dolans.
Yeah. I think they're Reno famous. My grandparents from Gardnerville saw the son at an event and was like, "That's the guy from TV." So yeah, I would say that.
I think I have to agree.
I mean, as a benchmark, right?
Yeah. So you remember my long-term girlfriend, pretty much the only one you know that I've
Yeah.
been with for a long time.
Yeah.
When we first started dating, she made sure to brag about dating a Dolan.
Oh, see? There you go. Yeah, it's a name. It's a Reno name.
Yeah, and to be honest,
Is that why you dated her?
now that I think about it, it might have been.
That was like on the pros and
Because
cons list?
Here's the thing. Whenever you date anybody, if they can create a sense of demand, like, oh, I dated a Dolan.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty legit. Like, okay, maybe this chick is.
But she was legit.
She was legit.
She was Reno
Yeah.
famous at the time.
She wasn't.
Oh.
Are you talking about the chick I dated?
Oh no, I'm talking about somebody else.
Oh,
KRZQ.
you're
No.
talking about prom date. So prom date was
screwed
a
it.
date. There was no dating involved.
I thought you talked to her for a while.
No,
Oh.
I introduced myself right before I asked her to prom.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I asked, well, there were two reasons I asked her. One, I knew she worked for a local radio station, which was music that I liked, so I knew I liked the same kind of music. And two, I knew she'd say yes because I never saw her really hanging out with anybody other than like a crew of like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So
But,
yeah,
but I didn't know you in high school. So,
No.
but after that, like you were like, oh, and
Well,
you guys would fucking talk and everything. So,
here's the thing. I bought that stock low because she wasn't Reno famous at the time.
yeah, that's
At
true.
the time she was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah. She didn't become Reno famous until probably it would have been my early to mid 20s.
You were prospecting.
Right. So that should have been the stock that I probably should have stuck with, but I sold that shit.
Oh well,
Yeah.
sold it on the dip.
Yeah. It's called bucket list. But
All right. Did we cover all the big points from last one?
I hope we covered most of our great listener contributions to our show.
Okay. Yeah.
But moving on, how was your week?
It was good. It was really good. I went to the game on Wednesday.
Nevada UNLV.
Oh yeah, Nevada UNLV game, which was awesome.
What made it awesome?
Well, we beat Vegas.
Beat that ass.
What did I say? A, yeah. B, there was no fans there. There was like 4 UNLV fans, which
I like when they're there.
yeah, but sometimes if we lose, it's just horrible because then you get really pissed off. And then C is the freak. I gotta give a firm handshake to the person who picked the friggin' uniforms for that game. I don't know who you probably might know, but I don't know if you noticed, but it was not our normal home game jersey, right?
Yeah.
And it was a big finger to fucking Vegas, which is awesome because it was the Nevada flag colors. Right? It wasn't the silver and blue. It was in the cobalt blue and silver. It was a Nevada flag making a statement saying, we are fucking Nevada.
You know they did that last year, right?
Okay. No.
So
okay. Was it home and away?
They didn't do it away last year.
Did they do it away this year?
Well, they did a gray version of it.
Okay.
But you're talking about the blue and the yellow. Because the main color of the flag is blue, and the emblem is that yellow.
Yeah, and they had the seal on the freaking paint on the shorts.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that point.
Okay.
But when you looked at those uniforms, have you ever seen the school San Jose State?
Yeah.
I was talking with mad buddies that were like, wow, we're wearing San Jose State uniforms. And it's just because the blue and the yellow it was so bright this year.
Okay. But it stood out.
It did stand out.
You got to acknowledge what they're doing.
Yeah, no.
And
I love the fact when they embrace the battle-born colors.
Yeah, and it's a battle-born. It's saying that we're Nevada, not
the state
UNR.
Of Nevada.
Not it's Nevada versus UNLV.
Okay, you're going the right way with this.
That's why I was like, and it stood out in my mind. Like I wasn't like overthinking. I was like, oh my god, that's a profound like underlining thing, and they don't wear it all the time.
It's a UNLV kick to the nuts.
There you go.
That's what they're trying to do.
And I know we don't want to go down that path, but I noticed it. For me to notice it, and you not to tell me that was freaking profound.
Not to tell you what.
Like, oh, do you notice the colors? Like, it's
like
because
it was the first time you saw it.
Yeah,
in the basketball uniforms, but yeah, I don't know. Like the first thing I thought with those
Oh!
Yeah.
You have to finish that statement now.
Yeah, I thought they looked like San Jose State. And the reason is because last year Nevada basketball had a Nike uni that looked like it didn't look like someone else's uniform.
Okay, but in this day and age when we change our uniforms all the time, it's not like we just have that's our uniform for the whole year and they're like, "Oh, we look like San Jose State the whole year." It's for one specific game and it's not against San Jose.
I will agree with you. The general principle of this is awesome.
Yeah.
Because whenever you say fuck Vegas, and that's pretty much what you're saying. Because the broader topic on this is if you don't know the state of Nevada, I'm going to give you a little bit of an education. People from Vegas say, I'm from Vegas. They don't say I'm from the state of Nevada. They say I'm from Vegas. And they're pompous about it. And normally, the majority of them aren't even from there. They only move there for fucking pool parties, clubbing, and strip clubs.
And air conditioning.
Why would you move to Vegas for air conditioning?
I don't know. Because that's how you have to live.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. They move there for sun.
Okay.
But yeah, Vegas is so fake. And there is
Agreed.
no foundation to being from Vegas. Like, there aren't multiple generations of people that grow up from Vegas in general.
It's a transient town.
It is a very transient town. And Reno, on the other hand, while it is transient, like it still gets the influx of Northern California or California people and California drivers and yada, yada, yada. But in general, you can get 3-4 generations of people that live in the rest of Nevada.
Yes.
So that's probably why there's such a difference in mentality between people from Nevada and then people from Clark County that live in Vegas, because they just want to say where they're from.
Yeah. The butthole.
They're from the butt.
Look at it,
It is
on
a
a map.
butthole.
Look at it on a map. There's a little butthole right at the end, and
But-
that's where they're at.
It's like a butthole with a bunch of glitter around it.
It's a shining butthole.
Well, yeah, in general, yes. The foundation of it is a butthole. No one wants to live in the middle of the desert. Because they put all this sparkly shit around it, they put all these nice casinos, they put all these random paradises, they put a bunch of golf courses.
Yeah, and apartments and strip malls.
Right.
That's it. Yeah.
So they can get where they're from, like get some attributes from where they're from into this new place where they can go to a pool party.
Yep. That's it. That's it. So yeah, Vegas is the worst.
Yeah. And
What do we
they're
got
definitely the worst.
What do we got next? What do we
No,
got?
no. Even though this isn't a sports show, we're going in it now. When it comes to sports in general,
Okay, we can talk about this. We can talk about.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I have to do.
Okay, yeah.
You lit the fire.
Well, I knew I
Yeah.
was going to. That's part of it.
Oh, you had a little bit of a plan here. So in general, there is no. Vegas doesn't have a hometown team. Like UNLV is the hometown team there, and ever since UNLV started blowing ass in basketball for probably the last, I don't know, 10 to 15 years where they're not relevant.
Yeah.
They never had a hometown team. So when you go to Vegas to talk sports, you're only talking sports betting, or you're talking about a random 120 teams because no one is from there and everyone has their fandom for something.
But you bet there. I mean, that's all they
That
have.
is the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah. They always say Vegas odds on this. And you're like, well, they don't even have a fucking team. So, yeah.
They got the Knights.
Yeah.
The
well,
Knights.
That's
their new hometown team now.
Well, yeah.
Because Rebel basketball blows. And I don't know how the Knights went to the Stanley Cup in their first year, but they did that. So now Vegas is Vegas strong about it.
Yeah.
But
Okay. And you have the Raiders, which
They're getting the Raiders.
which we all got to pay taxes for, which sucks.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't think we were going into that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I just
No, I got to pay for that stadium.
Yeah, we got to pay for it.
Yeah,
and we're 6 hours away for Vegas. So, anyways,
yeah, we're going to somewhere we don't really need to go here.
So the Raiders, the NFL.
What?
Yeah, how in the fuck did they even like approve? Like, I mean, are they going to be able to even like?
So, the only reason I think the Raiders work anywhere. It doesn't matter if you put them in San Diego, LA, San Antonio, Vegas. They have a brand. So their brand will bring fans to the Vegas team.
Okay.
They're going to have maybe, I don't know, 50% of that state. Actually, I'll give them 60. I'll say 60% of that stadium will be Raider fans.
But they'll all be implants from LA.
Correct. They're not going to be Vegas locals. In general, the visiting teams are going to have a huge influx there.
Yeah. So
like
they're not going to have home court advantage because people are
first of all, it's a field penetrator.
What?
The Raiders are a football team, so you don't say court.
What? I said court?
Yeah, home court advantage.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, the Raiders will have home ice advantage.
Okay. They'll have home stadium advantage.
Home stadium. It's a field.
Is that the first time you said the Pennatrator today?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Jpaddy.
Oh, we forgot.
Yeah. My name's a Pennatrator.
And that's the only concern here.
Anyways, so the home stadium advantage.
Field.
Okay, field.
Say it right.
I can't say stadium?
No.
Why can't I say stadium?
It just doesn't work.
Okay, home field advantage. All right, they're never going to have home field advantage because
no, they will.
Barely. Everybody wants to go to Vegas,
right?
Your team in the upper New England states where it's fucking cold, you're going to want to go to Vegas.
Yes, understandable.
Even though it's a dome, right?
Yeah.
So
I would bet the majority. They have done really well with season ticket sales. Like, they are selling out of every level.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The top level is about to sell out as well. There's ridiculous PSL, personal seat license fees that you have to pay. Mm-hmm. Just to even
I've
buy
heard about that.
NFL tickets.
For everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't have any particulars in front of me, but yeah, it's for a ticket in nosebleed, I believe it's probably $2,500 to $3,000 just to buy season tickets. Like, you pay $3,000 to have this license to buy tickets for any event in the stadium. So you have to pay just to have the rights to buy tickets. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, ridiculous. So anyway, I do believe the casinos and the bigwigs are buying out most of those seats because they have the money.
Like the concierges?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, when I'm going to the Hard Rock or I'm going to the MGM, they're selling ticket packages for all the away teams to make it worth their while to come to Vegas.
Gotcha.
And so
it's going to be sold out all the time.
It'll always be sold out. But as far as home stadium advantage,
no freaking LA fucking person's gonna roll up and be like, I'm gonna go to the game.
Whoa. Who goes to Vegas though? In general.
LA.
Right. So that gives the Raiders a big chance to still have home field advantage.
Yeah, but how is that person gonna get tickets?
Well, they're gonna go through the MGM. They're gonna go through
They're
gonna go through the hotel outlet.
Win tickets or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to spend like $3,000 for a football game. One game where you probably won't even tailgate. You'll probably go hit up the blackjack table, go place a few bets.
Oh man, dude, how that stadium's like right across the way from the Strip, right?
It's close to the Strip.
Yeah, so you're gonna have some.
No, there's gonna be drunkards.
You know what we're paying taxes for? Is the security.
That. If you know what, if Vegas was smart, they'd be like Denver. Denver has a weed dispensary across the parking lot. You need to chill these fans out a little bit. Let them go, do a little puff, puff, give.
Oh.
And then come into the game, they'll be like, oh, we're down 7. Not a big deal.
Dude, like a jumbo jack chant.
Right.
You miss field goals, halftime
Oh,
tokes.
they'll be all about the jumbo jack chant.
Field goal toke. Field goal toke. The stadium just puff up every and look under your seats, folks.
Damn it, Pennatrator.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
It
That
would be perfect.
That's
So, dude, we got to move on.
okay.
We're totally against script right now.
Okay.
We were not planning on talking about the Raiders. They're not worth it.
No, jump back
But
in.
we were planning on talking about an NFL topic.
Yes.
And the reason is because obviously when you talk about Nevada in general, you talk about prostitution.
legal prostitution.
Legal prostitution. So obviously do you know the story?
I saw
Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft, and
So
for Megatron,
Okay.
it's Robert Kraft is the owner of the Patriots,
yes,
the Super Bowl Patriots
Super Bowl champion,
of this year.
New England Patriots.
Yes. Okay.
So Bobby Kraft, we're gonna call him Bobby.
Bobby, that's
think
perfect.
that's a kind of a
That's
cooler
perfect. Okay.
Bobby Kraft, he's I believe he's 77 years old. Yeah, he's 77 years old.
He's old with a 36-year-old wife.
Are you on this?
I'm on this.
36. So
36 to 38.
so about 40 years difference, give or take.
Yeah, 35 to 40, yeah.
Do you know the circumstances of how he met that wife?
No, I do not.
So
no.
You
I do
know
not.
his first wife died.
I kind of. Yeah, well, yes, I heard she
Okay.
died, but I
So
don't know
pretty
when, where, whatever.
No. We're gonna sum this up. We're gonna keep it simple.
All right.
The 77-year-old rich dude. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billionaire.
billionaire. His wife dies,
Yeah.
and obviously,
He's a
I don't know
billionaire.
how long he was married to his first wife, but I'm gonna make the assumption it was probably 20, 30 years.
Yeah. First wife.
Yeah,
A long time.
yeah, and she croaks. And, he's probably going through an emotional time. He's probably down in the dumps. And he decides to find
Love.
love. He probably goes, and I don't know if anyone, look up Robert Kraft's current wife. She is hot. So pretty much he's like, oh.
She's a supermodel.
It's like, I need to get over my 30, 40-year marriage. How am I going to do it? I'm going to find a supermodel.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he does. And I think I'm not going to hate against the guy for that.
No. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
There's zero.
Absolutely
Nope.
nothing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He only has a few years left to,
Yeah, might
have
as
his
well.
perks.
Yeah.
But then he decides to go to this place called Orchids of Asia Massage Day Spa.
Read that again. Just
All right,
read it.
let me try this
Read it
again.
right.
All right. Orchids of Asia Day Spa.
There we go.
It's in...
What does that sound like to you? When you first heard it, you're like, okay.
That shit ain't right.
Yeah, that ain't right.
There's something going on there. There's just a general implication about an Asian massage
In Florida.
in Florida where it seems, from face value, obviously, they're trying to run an ethical business.
Yeah, it's in a... yeah. So I looked it up, right? I was like, okay, let me see, because you don't know. So I looked it up. It's in a freaking strip mall. It's
Yeah.
a strip mall.
Oh, yeah.
It's next to a fucking Smith's
Right.
or whatever, Kroger, whatever, Florida junk place, whatever. So you look it up because at first you're like, okay, it's orchids, Asian massage. And
Right.
you're like, okay, it could be he's a billionaire. It might be like middle of the road, like couples massage, blah, blah, blah. No, it's a strip mall. Sorry to strip mall massage parlors, but it's in a strip mall. Anyways, go ahead.
So here's the deal about this. He's pleading innocent to a couple misdemeanor charges of soliciting prostitution.
Okay.
The question that I keep having is, Bobby, did you really think it was legit?
No. And here's okay. I'll break in here. I mean, yeah. No way in hell. There's no way. He's the owner of the Patriots.
Does his age have anything to do with your argument?
It does not. He's only 70. I know he's old, and he's got a supermodel wife.
Yeah.
So he knows exactly what he's doing. No, he didn't just walk in to get a massage. He
knew exactly what it was.
He knew exactly what it was. And his friend that went there with them knew exactly what they were doing.
Well, okay, but you need to hear me out here.
Okay.
He's 77 years old. He's not really modernized. He might actually believe in his head that it is a service that you can get and it's legal. You don't think that because, like, this probably was legal in the 60s.
No. When was that ever legal in the 60s?
I don't know. I'm just... I don't know if he was in the service and he went to Vietnam and, you know, he was there and he got a rub and tug and...
So your assumption is that he knew he was going in and he was doing that all the way, but the old part comes into prostitution being illegal.
Right. I don't think he feels like it was prostitution.
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm making a very broad assumption about old people right now that if you're 70 plus and you go into a day spa and all of a sudden something's getting touched that it shouldn't be touched.
It's not
and
that.
You're like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be.
It's solicitation. It's not like they came to him. He specifically paid for it. Yeah. The reason he went there is because he thought he wasn't going to get caught. He has billions of dollars. He could pay people to go to his hotel room.
Okay. Let's get to the moral of the story here. How does his wife feel about this? His new wife, who's a supermodel. And he's still going to some shady day spa to...
You know what?
She doesn't give a shit, does she?
Yeah, she doesn't because she's doing her own thing with being a supermodel.
No. All right, we might be making some judgments about her right now, but she probably doesn't give a shit. She's like, I don't have to deal with those old balls.
Yeah, exactly. She's in it for the money. I don't have to keep my
billionaire husband happy.
She is in it for the money.
She probably made the appointment.
She's like, go to this one. Oh, but the best part about this one, is there's another show on Sirius XM, all this stuff, and they had the main guy on there, which they are.
Are you talking about Dave Portnoy?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And he goes on, and he's like, this old guy who just went into a massage parlor. I get him all the time. And he was lost. He didn't know what he was doing. And he just went in to get a massage. And then he gets caught.
No.
That right there. So you're saying that this old man is running your team and they could do no wrong except he's a really old man. He can't do shit and walk into a massage
So
parlor.
obviously his media service is based where the New England Patriots are huge in the Northeast.
Obviously.
He has said other arguments where he talks about how the NFL wanted to make sure this story got out because the NFL hates the Patriots.
Why?
His argument is they come up with Spygate, Deflategate, and the Tom Brady stuff where he got suspended and yada yada yada. Long story short, the Patriots got out of all of that and won Super Bowls those same years.
Yeah.
So he has this just generalized argument that the NFL is trying to beat him. The NFL is trying to beat down the Patriots, and that's why this article came out. Can I read something to you real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So the NFL said in a statement about personal conduct policy that it applies equal to everyone in the NFL, and it will handle this allegation in the same way we would handle any issue under the policy. The league adds it is seeking full understanding of the facts and does not want to interfere with the ongoing law enforcement investigation. The NFL says it will take appropriate action as warranted based on the facts. Later on in the article, it talks about how Goodell could fine or suspend Kraft.
So what? They suspend an owner?
Right. I don't know. Obviously, you fine them. Like, I would think that that's how they're going to really go at it.
Well, it's his first offense, right?
It's a misdemeanor. So
misdemeanor drug use is a first offense in the NFL, right? So
it's not even as bad as DUI. With what he's getting charged with, it's not as bad as a DUI.
So this probably happens a lot.
I wouldn't doubt if there's other owners that have went with him.
Showed him the place. It seemed like he knew exactly where he was
Good
going.
old boys club.
A what?
Good old boys club.
Yeah.
And I bet because they're all in the same age range.
Or he could be the person that funnels all the girls in. There you go.
All right, I got one more. There was one more rumor that was brought up.
Okay.
And it's what the Patriots' strategy would be to get away from this story.
Okay.
Because obviously, if the owner is, hooking up with prostitutes,
Easily.
it's
apparently.
kind of it doesn't make the NFL look good. And this alternative was brought up to Portnoy.
Okay.
And he didn't even want to talk about it. So if you don't want to talk about it, I'm cool with it too.
All right.
But there were some rumors going around. Hey, Tom Brady's getting old, and we are sick of our owner getting talked about in a prostitution sting. Why don't we sign Colin Kaepernick? That'll get it off. That was brought up on 5 different media outlets.
Wait, sign Colin Kaepernick.
To get the narrative to go that way.
Yeah, but you're still in the narrative. You mean
But it gets it away from old man Kraft hooking up with prostitutes.
Yeah, but now you're still in the news. Now you have 2 stories in the news that are just going to feed on each other. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. That are going to feed on each other. So maybe if Colin went somewhere else, that would be the only way it would work. But
I'm not sure. No, it's rumors. Like I'm not. There's no fundamental.
It's just shooting the shit.
People saying shit. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Giving out scenarios.
Yeah. No.
So I thought that was pretty, and that relates to Reno. I was like, oh, that works.
Oh, that's how you did it.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah, there it
is. Freaking genius.
He doesn't count as Reno famous because obviously he's a little more famous than that. But anyway, on that note, dude, we got to do this again.
Yep. So we'll be here next week?
We will be here next week. And just to give you guys an update, remember how I was talking about how I need your help to share this? And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get it on iTunes. Guess what? We're on iTunes.
And? And Spotify. So, I mean, if you heard the first... If this is your first episode, make sure you listen to the first one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is on both Spotify and iTunes. Right?
Yeah, so on
you
Spotify...
could be coming in second.
Yeah. So on Spotify, you have to if you're a subscriber, you just follow it. And every time that you log in, you'll get an update when we're going.
Yeah.
iTunes, you have to subscribe. Evidently, people have commented, and I haven't even seen them yet. But yeah, give us the ratings. Give us the 5 stars, whatever.
5 stars, a thumbs down. Thumbs down. Don't forget.
Thumbs down. Like the motto of our show. We lower the bar, shoot for less.
And shoot for less.
And right now we are failing at that.
Yes.
We have like 15 people right now.
Yes. We thought
that
we
was
were gonna,
300% above our goal.
We thought we were going to have 3. Yeah. No, 5. 500%. Didn't we say 3?
I don't know.
We
I'm not
on
here
3.
for math.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, no, we were saying 5 to 6.
Yeah, but then we're like, with solid 3 is going to be great.
Oh, okay.
So we're 300% above that, right? We had 15 people view our show.
Right.
Actually, if you made it this far, make sure you listen next week because
maybe we should push it at the beginning.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Hey, welcome to the Patty Band. We haven't even said the name. By the way, the show's named The Patty Bandwagon Show. It's not a podcast. But anyway, thanks for listening this week. We'll try to come up with some stupid shit to talk about. Don't forget, keep commenting. Subscribe on iTunes. Write your comments down. We will talk about you. You want to say bye?
Yeah, I'm saying bye. We're actually cutting out this time.
That's a horrible way. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace.